both y'all on at the same time. Okay. I got gum in my mouth. I hate talking with gum in my mouth because I do not pay attention to myself when I have gum in my mouth. And y'all, I can get wild with this gum. And let me fix my background in case um, I want to move around a little bit. That the flower hides stuff. That's more better. Okay. More better because I don't want to be sitting up here with this gum in my mouth and I look back at my video and hey, I got gum in my mouth and I don't like that. So I just took the gum out and just do what I gotta do. How y'all doing? Um, I wonder if I have. I need to set these out so I won't forget them tomorrow. I set them over here. This gum, this is gonna be everywhere. So I'm gonna put that up. Can't find what I'm looking for. 'Cause I can't find it. Y'all, I've been trying to play my keyboard, right? And I got a little progress, not much, but I did learn some keys, okay? I didn't get to play it today, but I will. I'm gonna start playing it every day so I can get used to playing my keyboard because y'all, I'm learning the keyboard. I am learning that keyboard. I'm gonna keep learning. And YouTube is great because YouTube teaches you everything. YouTube teaches you everything, and it's like um, Gabriel. It like teaches me a lot. That's why I go on YouTube a lot because it teaches me a lot. So I do enjoy. I really do enjoy watching YouTube and growing. And if you want to grow, you can grow off of YouTube because it shows you a lot. And I appreciate it. I thank God for YouTube and TikTok. I thank God for you because I learn a lot from TikTok as well. I go in and go inside the search bar and I search for what I want. TikTok, I really believe because a lot of things on TikTok, I follow like the, if I want to know something. Oh, I can't think of anything right now, but I trust TikTok more. I'm just sorry, I do. But anyway, thank y'all for coming in. Hey, Kay. Hey, Crystal. You enjoying yourself? Um, I just thank God for all things, and I thank God for all that He do for me. And at my age of growing and knowing that God will carry me through a lot of things, I thank Him for it. And I do look at a lot of stuff, and I do look at it like, wow, they growing. How can I grow like that? And I just have to stay in my place, stay in my position to where I can grow, yeah, because I don't want to be like disencouraging myself, like, oh, I'm not there yet. Well, I'm gonna get there. I just gotta continue to show up. My intention was to like always show up every day, do something, do a live every day, and I meant to do a live every day. But sometimes I just forget. I mean, I just don't have time because me and my husband just started our own church, and we're trying to getting it together, and it takes up a lot of time. So that's why I kind of shy away from my not shy away, but shadow away, not whatever word I'm trying to use from my lives. And I really want to start coming on my lives so I can start teaching more on OMG looking awesome. Thank you, thank you. I just want to just start coming on me am a soldier. Okay. Thank you for the nice compliments. I appreciate that. Just coming on and share the faith, and share my faith, and sharing it with y'all, and just trying to be more positive. Cause a lot of people don't be positive a lot of times. Some people just can be so downright ugly to people, and I don't like that. And some people can just have a bad day, or oh, did I say I'm sorry? I'm talking really fast. No, I'm just talking about how people can be like, I'm just encouraging people to when people be ugly to you, you know, just take it and turn it into a positive, because a lot of time we could put our heart into so much stuff and people can be like so ugly. And I'm trying to encourage you, take the negative and turn it into a positive. Run with it, grow on it. You know, it's like um, they boosting you up to where you need you like they boosting you up to where you could take that negative into a positive and know where you are and know where you stand and how you stand. Don't let nobody make you or break you, or nobody come into your world, your space, and tear you down. No, you don't do that. You stand up for your rights and you stand for who you are and know who you are. Know who you are. And I want to advise anybody who's trying to start social media or start a live or start anything, know who you are before you even come on here, because if you don't, people can be, and I had to, as sweet as I want to be and all this stuff and getting on here so innocent, I have negative comments. I do. I have negative comments. People be negative to me. Like somebody might say, cut your mole off or whatever. You know, I know I have a mole right there and I will be removing my mole, but not because somebody said it. But I took it as a positive, like, oh, it's just a beauty mark, you know, or something like that. But you don't let people tell you down where you at. Not comfortable sharing, and I'm here to support here. Okay, please want to talk to us as friends. Okay, Bella. Okay, okay. So, yeah, I'm used to talking, y'all. I can talk only 'cause I don't hold myself up, but like for an hour, I'm good for an hour. But after that hour, you loses me. You ain't got me no more 'cause I can't stay on. Say amen. Yes, yes. And so we got to learn to stand for positive. We got to learn to stay for right and know who you are in your space. Don't let nobody come in your safe place and just tear you up in that place. You know, it's like your home. Don't let nobody come in your home and tear your home up. You better stand your ground and know where you stand at. Don't let nobody come in there and tear your home up. No, you don't do that. And that's as your world, as you going out, launching out to do what God called you to do, or launching out to do what you need to do, your career, your life. But people are going to be negative. I'm telling you, people are not going. All people are not going to be on your side, and I had to learn that. As like I said, as a positive person as I am, I had to learn that people going to talk crazy to me, and you be like, "Why you talking crazy to me? I'm just trying to help you out." But that is people are who you are. I learned from so many ministers, women ministers, that comes on and they just minister to me, you know, and let me know like they had pot negative coming towards them, but they kept going. They did not uh uh they they share with me and help my life to where I don't have to worry about putting the negative in me, because if you don't accept negative in you, you only reap what you sow. Let me tell you like that. Because I don't feel comfortable. Okay, can you help me with this situation? What you don't feel comfortable with? Life of Bella. Oh yes, I help you as a friend. Say hi, hi, and y'all four is on here. Five, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe my channel, please. At the point, can I talk about slaves? You can talk about what you want to talk about, because you know what? And thank you for helping me with that. That's what I'm saying, slave. Let's talk about a slave. To me, we all prisoners in our own self. We can slave. We can be slaves to our own self. We can cut our own self off. At one point, can you talk about slave? Spiritually, you know, because uh, we can be slaves in our own self. We can hold ourselves captured as being like we don't stand up for ourselves. We don't um, we don't believe in ourselves. We doubt ourselves. Hey Jada, and we don't. We got to let's like our past can be our slaves because we hold that inside. Our past can be our slave. Um, Things that we hold inside us, we um, we hold inside of us, and we don't let us move forward. That could enslave us. We gotta let some things go. We got to free our free space up so we can move on, so we can carry our life on. God don't want us stuck. God don't want us stuck. He wants us to move on. He wants us to live our life right. He wanted, because God, Jesus said, I came and I give you life and give it so you can have it more abundantly. Jesus gave us life more abundantly. He didn't look. We're free from all that. We're free. People don't have to judge you. People don't have to say ugly things to you, because you don't have to accept them things, because you're free from all this stuff. Don't let people remind you of your past. Don't let people put you down because of what you did. Don't let them enslave you to where you don't want to get up tomorrow morning and say, I don't want to get up. Don't let them enslave you to where uh, you don't want to leave your home. I'm going to tell you something. Oh, I subscribed. Oh, thank you, thank you. Let me tell you something. It happened few years ago. I was on a blood pressure medicine, and and it had a side effect. And the side effect was I was losing a pound a day. I lost 28 pounds in 1 month after blood pressure medicine. And I was telling my doctor, he said, but he ended up changing them. But I got so small. But some people were so ugly to me, like, oh, you look like you got a disease. And like ugly. They made it so ugly to where I did not even want to leave the house. I was so shamed. I was really shamed because people were looking at me, and I was, because it's a side effect of a medicine, and y'all took it as negative, and you don't consider my feelings or what I was going through. I mean, come on. And what made me feel good, or what got my confidence back in myself, was I went to church. And the ladies at church were so sweet. They're like, "Oh, girl, I wish I was looking like that." They gave me, hello, Wilmer. They gave me so much hope to where, okay, I can see myself now. I can feel myself. You see how that negative can just pull you down, but if you don't have the strength to fight back, you're gonna fall every time somebody throws something negative. And I'm telling you, content creators, people who want to go live, people who are scared and shy to talk in front of people, let that be your learning point, to where if people negative, take it into a positive and know that, hey, I'm better than this. And know your what. That's what I say. When you show up, know who you are. Make sure you got a solid foundation to who you are. So when people do come, they can't shake you, they can't move you, you know, and then you got it. You got it. I don't know what I'll be doing on these lives. I don't know. I just show up and I just talk about something. I just talk about anything. But I want to make sure I'm talking right about it. I want to make sure I make a little sense to you, but I'm just sharing some experiences. Hey, STH, hello. I want to make sure I'm making a little sense to you, because uh, I don't want to mislead you, or tell you anything wrong. But I'm just sharing some of my experience, what happened to me, to where, yeah, I had some gum stuck in my mouth. I know what happened to me, to where I had some ups and downs, and I had some hiccups in my life to where I didn't want to move on. But I had to learn that when people are negative to me, I had to take that negative and turn it into a positive so I can move on. I'm not looking at myself like I'm not always the best at anything, or I'm not the perfect at anything. I look at a lot of videos and see it like, I don't want to judge myself with anybody, because I'm not the one to be judging me. I'm going to show it the best me as I can, the best me. And if people want to build me up, if they want to build me up with their negative, I'm just build me up with your negative. I'll just turn it into a positive. Oh, she talk, and I had somebody when I first started doing lives, and I'll be trying to learn to do voiceovers, and somebody said, "Oh, she's talking drunk," and I am talking about the Lord, talking about God, and they telling me I sound drunk. So what did I do? I practice to be better. I practice my words. I practice to make sure my words coming out right because look, I got the trait of Louisiana people in me. I talk fast. I talk real fast. So y'all, sometimes my words will overlap. I tell anybody I speak English, but I speak broken English. Okay, so because sometimes my words don't come out right like they're supposed to. Sometimes I just talk because I mean when I get excited, my words just be like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't worry about it because I know there's room for growth. I know I can grow. I know I can. Next time I show up, I'm gonna get better and better and better, and that's why I practice my voiceover because I know I can get better and better and better, and I gotta put it in my mind to say, hey, I'm gonna talk better. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna make sure my words come out more clear because even in preaching, and I always say in preaching, my words got to come out better than they do. There's always room for growth, and it's always when them people don't understand when them niggas come in. Okay, all right. So this is what I need to work on. If you didn't know what you need to work on, when you see them negative, then you're gonna see, well, hey, this is what I need to work on. This is okay. This area is lacking, so I'm gonna start working on it. So turn that negative into a positive. Keep moving, keep doing what you gotta do, but don't let nobody make you give up and don't let nobody make you quit because you the one got to show up every day. You the one cannot uh, uh, let people tear you down. And don't ever let nobody come in your world and tell you anything because I'll always, and I just got off the phone with my sister and I always tell her, I reap what I sow. If I don't sow it, I'm not going to reap it. If I didn't sow that seed, I'm not going to reap that seed because I know who I am. I know my worth. Spend time with yourself to build a foundation to where you know who you are and what you accept in your life. Don't let nobody tell you, can't say it enough. Don't let nobody tear you down. And people, oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you. 420 Nina Marie, thank you so much. Thank you for the roses. Don't let nobody tear you down. You too good. You too valuable. You too valuable to the world to let somebody tear you down. You too valuable to yourself, your family. You got to show up. You got to show up. You got some stuff that we need. You got some people in your hand that needs to hear what you got to say, or you got God signed us to people to where we supposed to help. You got an assignment. You got an assignment every day that you wake up. You have an assignment to do. There's somebody out there waiting on you. If you decide to lay in that bed all day and don't do nothing, you left a person hurting. You left a person waiting. If you had to go to the grocery store, there'll probably be somebody who just wants you to get a can for them. Oh, I can't get that up there. Can you get that for me? Somebody used you in the grocery store. Or you waiting in line, somebody didn't have enough money and you got to pay their groceries. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm really just saying. God give us an assignment every day to do it. And we need to show up. We need to do what God called us to do. And be on time with it. And be happy. Make sure you wake up with that gratitude. That gratitude really carry you forward in life. Gratitude, waking up with gratitude will carry you so far in life and you be so happy and your day will be happy. Your joy. The joy of the Lord my strength. You wake up with so much joy in your life to where you're just happy and nothing can tear you down. Nothing can tear you down. You just keep going and doing what you gotta do. Don't let people hinder you. And another thing with me is I'm not gonna make you feel important. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of the day for you to come in my world, my space, and take it from me. Oh, you can drop some little crumbs. It's okay. It's okay. But I got a broom to sweep that stuff up. I got a dustpan. And I got a trash can with a trash bag, and I got a dumpster. So I can take that right out of my life and get rid of it. I don't have to worry about it no more. So whatever you bring in my world that I'm not going to accept, like I said, I reap what I sow. If I sow the seed, I'm going to reap that seed. If I did not sow that seed, I'm not worried about it. Thank you. Thank you. So don't ever worry about the negative. You know how much negative that people on the top got? You know how much people try to bring them down and just tear them down about they probably their little raggedy lives, talk about them, but they didn't let that happen. They did not walk into your trap. They kept going. They didn't let all that backbite and all that stuff hold them down. They kept going until they made it. Now you watching them making it. You helping them make money by you being negative. You cannot be you can't be ugly to people and think good thing. Hey daughter, and think you're gonna get something good. You're not gonna sow no lemons and get no grapes. You the lemons that you sow, hi Spencer. The lemons that you sow is the lemons you're gonna get. You're gonna reap what you sow. Let me tell you. Everybody talk about that karma. Karma is bad. Oh yeah, it's gonna come back. They used to say, "What goes around comes around." History repeats itself. Let me tell you. You raise some bad kids. When your child get up, their kid's gonna be bad too. I'm not saying that's a true fact, but most likely it does. You're gonna reap some of that you gave to your mama. Some of that hell you gave to your parents, you're gonna reap some of that. I wasn't no bad child. I don't remember being bad. But I know at 8 years old I realized I was getting a whooping. Oh, thank you, daughter, for the ice cream cone. Thank you, thank you. I remember as when I was 8 years old, I realized all my whoopings come from hanging with my sisters and brothers. So I stopped hanging with them. And I haven't had a whooping at 8 years old. Since I was 8 years old, was after 8 years old since I have not. Thank you, daughter. You sent me roses. I have not had no whooping because I learned when you know better, you do better, right? You stop hanging with the people who getting you in trouble. Thank you. Okay, daughter. Thank you. Thank you. When you know better, you do better. So thank you so much for the gifts, my daughter. My daughter is on here. Thank you. Yes. God bless you in the name of Jesus. Yes, 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 yes. I pray for your health, your strength, your mind. I pray that God give you what you're looking for, what He already has, because He is our deliverer. He's our comforter. And I pray that He is touching your life, Spencer, in the name of Jesus. That you're going to be all right. That He strengthens your mind to know that He is God and He got you. Because He promised in His word He never leave us nor forsake us, that He always be there for us. So my prayer is that God word heals us. He sent His word to heal us. So I pray for you for that. Amen. So I'm talking tonight about I'm supposed to be doing some random talk, right? But I'm talking about negative coming into our lives, and we got to knock that negative out of our life with the positive. No matter what it is, how they say it, we can't just take you. God bless, God bless. We can't take the negative so serious that it stop us from growing. You know, we can't take people words so serious that we don't want to do nothing else. You take one negative word and 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 you just roll with it instead of fixing it, correcting it. Don't wobble in it. Keep moving, keep going. Like I said, do you know how much people on the top took? So they before they made it, they didn't let everything get in their way. You got a ladder, and then you got a bar of the ladder missing. So here's the ladder. You got this one missing, and just going to the top. Just keep moving. Step over it. Step over it, and keep going. Don't let people tear you down because they will. They will tear you down and don't care. But them same people want you to be all jelly to them, all jello. Baby, your jello done melted because you did not sow that kind of seed. You sow some lemons and you want to act like you jello? No. You going to get them same sour lemons that you sold. So don't come acting like you all that and like you never said it. Some people act like they never said, I didn't say that. You did tell me that. Why are you going to tell me? They said it. So we got to forever be careful how we talk. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. They that love to eat the fruit of it. The words coming out your mouth. Are you going to speak death or you going to speak life? It's in the power of this tongue. The tongue is a hard thing to tame. And once it come out, you can't bring it back in. It's already said. You already just said it. If I heard it, you said it. So you be like, I forgive you. I forgive you. But I won't ever forget that you said it. Is that forgiving? We got to be careful with that because I do forgive you. But I should say I would be careful with that. I got to read up on that a little bit because I don't want to be too much wrong with that. Because forgiveness, if forgive, they say when you forgive, you forget. How can you forget? How can you forget that somebody did you wrong? I remember that. I remember what you did. I remember you supposed to have forgave me for I did, but I still remember you did that. Once a snake bites you, he'll bite you again. He always gonna bite you. It's a snake. So don't come acting that innocent stuff with me. You bit me, you bit me, and you're gonna do it again. How can I trust you? You keep biting me. You're a snake. So y'all, just keep your head up. Don't worry about it, cause after a while, everything's gonna be all right. Oh, daughter, thank you for all the gifts. Thank you. You're so sweet. So after a while, uh, everything will be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Just keep moving, keep going, keep your mind right, stay focused. Walk in prayer. Make sure you're praying every day and asking God to guide you, lead you, give you discernment, give you the wisdom to do it. Opportunities, God, open doors for opportunities, open doors that no man can close. You know, stay focused. Ask God to help you to stay focused. Ask God for the Holy Spirit to lead you and guide you. You know, all these things is helpful in your life, but prayer is the biggest and most thing. And we got to stay focused. You got to stay focused on the things that you're doing in your life because it's easy, so easy, excuse me, to get off a track. It's so easy to lose yourself up in this world. It's so much out here to do. It's so much that people offer you to do. To where some people like, look, here's another example. COVID, COVID hit in 2020, and uh, so I wasn't working, and I was gonna stay home. I was just gonna work from home. So, excuse me. I don't know how people get your number, all this stuff. I don't know how they got my number, but they send me a thing, and I want to be a office administrator. I've never been an office administrator, but I love trying different things. I don't mind trying stuff because if you don't try stuff, uh, how you gonna really make it, right? I mean, do something different. Do something different. So I'm gonna try being an administrator, right, online. And they say, oh, I went through the whole process of this job, and they were gonna do this and that, and then they say, oh, I'm gonna send you a check. We're gonna send you a check. You gonna get all the equipment that you need. Use the check only on your equipment. I'm like, okay. These people gonna send me $3,000 and some dollars. You don't know me. I can't even get along like that without them going through my whole personal life. They go through my whole personal life. I can't even get along like that. But anyway, they say they're gonna send me a check in the mail, and they're gonna send it on a. It was a Thursday. It was on a Thursday that they send the check, right? So, yeah. And it's sent to UPS like they said. So here he is sending me a check. I go to my bank and I told these people send me a check. Some. He said, well, Miss Watson, I was a Watson at the time before I got married. Miss Watson, we've been getting a lot of scammers and stuff like that. This is what these people gonna do. They want me to deposit a check in my account. Then they want me to send them back what I didn't spend off the check. How are you gonna do that? So I ended up finding out that the check was from a bank account that was not even existent. It was a closed account, but they wanted me to send them back the money in their right account. How in the world? What the world? And I knew it was a catch because uh, you sending me $3,000 and don't know me. So I'm not gonna fit to send you $10 and don't know you. I get worried when I'm sending you $10 in cash app and making sure that you get it. Okay? No, when there's $3,000, I'm not gonna know. And I thank God my bank at the time was so beautiful. They helped me out so much. We didn't deposit the check. We didn't do anything. We ended up throwing the check away. But anyway, it was a scammer. A scammer. So we gotta watch out for the scammers. We gotta watch out that nobody's taking from us. Here's another one. Just April this year. April, May, April, January, February, March, April. Okay, March. In March, check this out. I was leaving from work and I looked down at my phone. And I have my bank account on my phone. Like my phone is my life right now. I'm just saying everything is on my phone. I'm looking at, okay, somebody just took $700 out of my savings and put it into my checking. What in the world? So I put the $700 back into my savings. So I was like, I need to go home and see what's going on. I need to move my money. As I was on the way home, on the way to the car, I'm looking down at my phone. I'm watching somebody literally in my checking account moving my money around. That was like freaking me out. Like somebody got control of my life right now. Somebody is in my life right now, taking over my possessions. You're moving my money in my checking account. What in the world? That was so scary. By the time I got home, I'm 13 minutes away from my job. I live 13 minutes away from my job. By the time that I got home, look at me trying to correct that English. I told you I got some broken English. By the time I made it home, they wiped my check. They took all the money. People don't care what they do. Long as they get, and they don't care if they hurt you. You didn't know if that money was for my doctor's appointment. You didn't know that money for my rent. You don't know that money for my light bill. You taking from me for what reason? Why are you taking my money? It wasn't yours. You knew you was in my account. Why were you doing that? Because people don't care. They don't care if they rob you. They don't care if they take from you. They don't care if it's yours. I guess they say well yours is mine. And people do this. People do this all the time. They show up like crabs in a bucket, pulling you down, taking you for what is yours. And is it fair? No. Can we do something about it? We can get our belongings back, but no. Because it's always going to be one of those. Every day, one of those kind of scammers will show up and take from us. And do we like it? No. I didn't like seeing somebody in my account taking my money. That was scary. You got control of my life. That's my account. That's my money. Why are you taking my stuff? People don't care. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. They don't care if you're starving. They don't care what they're taking from you, as long as they got it. And that's why, y'all, the whole armor of God should always be on us, because we have to fight, fight, fight. Not against, not against blood, but we fight against the darkness and rules of this dark, principality, the dark rules of this dark place. I'm trying to say it right, but y'all, when it comes to my Bible verses time, I'm Bible verse coding. What do you call that? I can quote scripture with off the air, good, but when it comes to this, no. But it's not gonna stop me from no. I know it. I just can't say it, but I'm not gonna knock myself. No, I'm not. I encourage myself. I encourage myself every day to do wrong, even though, okay, you gonna make mistakes, even though you're gonna say something that don't sound right, even though you're gonna do something that don't look right. Still show up and don't pull yourself down. Don't disencourage yourself. Keep your confidence. Keep your confidence in yourself. And no, don't doubt yourself. Because when you start doubting yourself, it becomes a problem to where you're not believing in yourself, to where you can do what you want to do. You can do all things through Christ Jesus. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you. So don't let nothing stumble, no stumbling blocks. Don't let nothing stop you from doing what you want to do, because it's in you to do it. If you wake up and say you're going to do it and you're going to do it, it's in you to do it. You're not just waking up to say that just for a joke. You're going to do it. So do it. Don't let nothing stop you. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Don't let nothing stop you or block you from what God has for you. Just be obedient. Stay in God's words. Trust God and do what He say do. And don't let no man or woman, child, anybody, hello Stacy, tear you down. Keep moving. Keep going. Knowing that, hey, this is not the place I want to be. This is not the place I want to be. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the flea market. I make jewelry. I make jewelry. I make a lot of jewelry. I make little homemade jewelry. I make them. So a couple of weeks ago, I went to the flea market, and I had like maybe 20, barely 20 pieces of jewelry to sell. Nobody came to my table. Nobody came to my table. People passed by and looked, but nobody came to my table. And I said, well, I wonder why people walking by and didn't come to my table, come buy my jewelry. I'm trying to sell me some jewelry. So why? And then jewelry's cute, y'all. It really is cute. I got these little jewelry, these little bracelets. I got one say bless. I have another one, black jewelry. I got those. They're really cute. This is a pink one. And I have some cute little white ones. This one say blessed too. And then this one say what would Jesus do? That big one said what would Jesus do? I have a whole lot of jewelry. Excuse me, y'all. And this was just a white one, just flew out. So anyway, they're really super cute. And what it was to me, I'm like, God, what is this? He said, you didn't make enough. You didn't have enough. You came out here with a half job. You should have made more. If you had more on the table, people would have stopped. So ever since then, I've been making more jewelry. And when I show up again, I'm going to have more than enough. You sure may ask me a question, ask anything. So next time I show up, I'm going to make sure my table look presentable. I'm going to make sure my table is full. And I'm going to make sure it's eye-catching. It wasn't eye-catching at all. It wasn't. What the 20 little pieces of jewelry? And everybody had stuff all, a flea market, people had stuff all over the place, on the table, on the floor. I'm looking like a little kitty. I'm looking like a little cat out there, you know. But people had their stuff together. I wasn't together. I only had just a little bit to where I had a little bit on the table, and I tried to stretch it, had some little bowls out. It was cute bowls, and had some little bowls out. But I'm gonna decorate the bowls next time I go. Hello, hello. Yes, you asked your question. Um, I'm gonna have make sure my bowls are decorated. I'm gonna put jewelry on it. I'm gonna just do everything. If you're gonna do something, don't have to do it. Show up in full mode to make sure you know what you're doing, and people you catch some eyes on what you're doing. And sometimes that's why we do get knocked down, because we come up with a half job. We just doing a half job. We're not doing everything right. We got to stop showing up halfway. Jesus didn't do a half job. Jesus went on the cross with a full job. I should say job, a full. Jesus went across the full him to do what he got to do. He didn't show up half of him talking about put the other half on later, whatever. No, he went strictly full, and that's how we need to show up. We need to show up full. Stop being half. Stop not making ourselves. Y'all subscribe and hit that notification button. If y'all don't mind YouTube, subscribe please, and hit that notification button. I love y'all. I'm always gonna love y'all. Miss KayKay got a lot of love for everybody. So I laid out some good pointers tonight. Don't let nobody stop you for doing what you got to do. Don't let nobody come in your safe space and make it unsafe. Negative turn into a positive. Don't come up with a half job. Come up with a full job, making sure when you show up with everything, not just half thing. A tool man can't just come up with a tool belt and don't have no tools. He need his tools. So when you show up, make sure you show up all the way. Make sure you fully rooted and grounded in what you do. Make sure that you are on key, on point. Because I just said, we're praying for opportunity, discernment, wisdom. We're praying for focus, to stay focused. We're praying for these things. So when we praying for these things, we got to make sure we on cue point to where God can bless us. We can't be half stepping. We got to be full stepping. We got to come right. We got to come full. We got to come knowing that we lay that foundation for us. And he laid it for us. And we got to stand on it. That's what we got to stand on. Put our foot on it. That foundation. I pray that this help somebody. Because it helped me a lot. And this is the kind of things that I went through. This is how I overcame going on live. This is how I overcame speaking to people. I took the negative and I turned it into a positive. I didn't let nobody knock me down for nothing. Even though I know my English is not always right or speak right, because some things I can't say. Like with the S's, I have trouble speaking with the S's. Like, I could say someday or somehow, but when I say suspicious, see, I can't, my tongue get tired when they say the S words. Some of the S words, I just can't say, so, and it doesn't bother me, though. I'm almost 60. I don't care. I can talk though. I earned it. I earned this spot. I earned to talk the way I do. I graduated from high school. I went to some colleges. I'm about to go to college next month. So I earned that. So y'all, um, Tyson, I was waiting on the question. Um, hello, Rudeline Moores. Hello. So we just have to learn to just do what's right for ourselves. We really do. We really do. So anyway, I'm trying to wait to stay on here for an hour. Uh, so I can I'm just gonna stay an hour tonight because I did late and I got to get up early in the morning. After this, I already took my shower, so I'm just gonna be. And I'm glad I came on to share a little bit of something with y'all because I need to start showing up more than what I do. I started off showing up, but then I slacked off because we did start the church, and we got a lot to do, and my life has been so busy. Like I have a TV program on the SS channel San Antonio, and I got to send in videos with that, and then as well as putting up my content on my social medias and all that because I do try to post every day. Every day I try to post at least 2 videos a day, and that's not really easy, but it's something that I love to do. It's something that I want to do. I'm just trying to grow. I want to grow so I can just stay home and do this so I can grow. I can grow and just um, work from home. And I want my social media to grow so I can do that. And they're going to. It's going to because that's my prayer. That is my prayer. So I pray and hope that y'all like this, and I pray and hope that everything be okay. Um, I wonder why you don't tell me how long I've been on here. I don't see it. I don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see it. Well, anyway, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for everything, even for listening tonight. I appreciate it. Um, I just say thank you. But anyway, I didn't really spend a whole hour, which is okay. It's okay. But I spent some time. Okay. Well, I'm about to go, and I love you guys. Okay. I'm cutting you off.